Okay, we have a spray sealing video. I'll be spray sealing with the UV-Resistant Clear Gloss. I have this Rust-Oleum handle on here because a lot of people ask about that. But let's see how this goes. Let's see, I'll start spraying on the left-hand side so we can compare with the right-hand side without it. Standard spray painting type of technique, you want to spray roughly about, I'd say about 10 to 12 inches away from your scene in sweeping or burst motions. Right, hopefully you can see the difference between the trees here and the amount of depth of color between that side and that side. Inks tend to dry in kind of a dull sheen when layered like that, so this spray really brings out the saturation and vibrancy as well as depth of color layering. I'm being careful not to spray too much around the delicate applications of the white pigment ink because those would tend to disappear. So in here, I just gave it a really quick pass right over the top with a very thin layer. The edges right here where the trees are, we gave it a little bit of a deeper saturation. And that's about it with that one. A lot deeper in terms of the color saturation and visible depth of color. And this dries pretty fast on a, average day. Cooler temperatures and such, you want to let this set out a little bit longer before you make sure you don't stack anything on top of it. Okay, part 2 in this series of forest bridges. This one really dried dull with the amount of layering that was applied to it. Let me see if I can get this centered on the frame here. Let's do right side to left side. It's getting really shiny. I'm getting a little bit of a glare on there, but hopefully you can see that. Let's proceed with the left side. A lot more depth of tone, contrast, and saturation. Hit it a little bit more on the right-hand side. I'm going a little bit closer to get a little bit of a thicker saturation after that initial coat. And that should do it. It beautifies and protects. And let's follow up with the final piece in this trio. I don't know if I'd call it a triptych. Let's start off on the left-hand side. Hopefully you can see all those browns that were revealed right in that area in that warm tone glow. And that should do it right there. Let me see if I can get some of that glare out of there. If you can see that a little bit more. A little bit of a zoom in here. You can see those trees over there. That's a glare or a reflection. You can see this semi-gloss cardstock's a little bit shiny, especially after you spray it with a gloss. You can also spray something like this with a matte tone. It won't look glossy, but it'll look more saturated, but a little bit flatter in terms of the final appearance. Let me hit that over there a little bit more. All right, that should do it. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, hope you hit the like button and subscribe.